says you're live.
Hi, are we live?
Oh no.
Welcome. Hey, oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no, we're live.
She's embarrassed.
Welcome
Oh,
to the Saturday morning board game show. I'm Kevin.
I'm Hannah.
I'm Amy Eggs, and this is Lily Girl.
So we are just checking to make sure everything's working because we're having some technical difficulties this morning. We usually have things here at the couch, but and also at the table, but we have only one mic, so we might be doing a lot more at the couch than normal. And
It's gonna be great.
it's gonna be great.
We're gonna be great.
We want to welcome you all here and say thank you to our sponsors. We have the Op, and we'll be showing off at least one game, possibly two. Two games from them, and also Game Toppers. And we'll show you, of course, stuff from Game Toppers, the cool Game Toppers table system and
Little
mats.
plug for Game Toppers. If you guys are going to be at Origins, make sure you go by their booth because Larry and I are planning on being there,
Ooh.
Very nice.
helping them out.
Woo! All right, let's go to the table. And I'm going to go that way.
Hello. We're at the table. We are looking at The Spill from Smirk and Dagger, Smirk and Laughter games.
So they have two sort of
imprints.
imprints. Smirk and Dagger is a lot of like backstabbing competitive games. Smirk and Laughter is more co-op, like work together, more happy.
Now, normally they just put one of the logos on the games, yeah? But this one's got both.
It does have both, so it's got a little bit of because the games mean, but we're working together in this one, so it's got a little bit of a crossover.
So this is a cooperative game where basically there's an oil spill and the dice are dropping oil into the ocean and contaminating it and contaminating poor animals. We have a turtle that's already been contaminated by the oil, and we are trying to beat the game before it beats us. And there's one way for us to win and lots of ways for us to lose.
In the game, we all take a role, and Jonah, would you like to be the risk engineer, the marine vet, or the sea captain?
The sea captain, please.
There you go.
I'm the captain now.
And you can probably show it right there. And each role has a special power, lets you be the risk engineer. And we actually have it set up for 4 players.
You always use 4 characters no matter what the player count.
Yes, and we actually have the purple vote out, the marine vet, and the environmental tech for the green. So basically, at the beginning of each turn, bad things happen. We drop dice into the well, which basically goes into different quadrants. And if we just want to do it,
Normally you wouldn't do it on the
normally you
first
wouldn't do it
turn.
on your first turn.
Because we've already done a setup,
But
but
we'll just-
it looks cool. So I'm gonna drop 3
Yeah.
dice because we're at level 3 on the danger spill out track.
So we have there's standard, challenging, and ultimate different levels.
And then it'll go into different quadrants.
And each quadrant has numbers 1 through 6, and you take those numbers and you put them on.
So this poor stingray has now been, and then 1 is over here.
Okay.
So there's room for 3 dice in each slot.
And then we each take turns, and the cool thing is, on your turn you get 4 actions. As you can see on the card, it tells you your possible actions, so you're sort of managing what you're doing.
You get 4 action points.
Action points, thank you.
So if you take an action that's a high action point, you might do fewer things on your turn.
So for instance, you could move, you could rescue animals, you could push back oil back into the bag, you could rescue animals, that counts as 2 action points. And then
Contaminated.
For rescuing contaminated marine animals. And then the one that's the biggest is 3 action points to actually remove an oil dye.
So that's taking it and putting it onto the board. Pushing it back puts it back into the bag. So it'll be dropped again.
Removed oil here is good. There's different wind conditions. In the game, there's, it looks like there's like about 10 different wind condition cards. You choose one. They are different difficulties, 1, 2, and 3 difficulty. They, of course, your first time, they recommend the 1 level. Things like saving 2 contaminated marine animals, removing a total of 10 oil, saving 3 full sets of marine life. So you have to do all 3 of those in order to win the game. In order to lose the game, there's many different ways of losing. Like
having one of each type of contaminated animal and sick bay. So if we don't rescue these this round, they go to sick bay.
Okay.
3 of the same type in sick bay, blues, things like that. So
if we get a lot of oil in a section, we'll have spill outs, kind of like pandemic. They'll start going, and a certain number of spill outs will end the game. So Kevin, you noticed a cool thing with the green player. So why don't you at least take a turn and kind of show what's going on?
So as the green player, I'm going to take one of my 4 action points and move 2 sectors, thank you, over here. Now, every role has a special power. Mine is, as the inventor, the green power is once per turn, you may push back an oil die for free. Oh, well, in order to save this animal, I would need to push this. Usually it costs an action point. Well, I can just do it as a free action because it's the special power. And then I can rescue this contaminated marine animal. I can put it over here. And then I have one more action point. I can push back an oil die. So I could just push back this one here and put it back in the bag. So that's 4 action points.
Love it.
Yeah, and you would take 4 turns. Each player, each character would get to do their thing. They each have their own special power.
Yeah, what's your special power?
During the spill phase, I drop 1 less oil die
That's really nice.
than required. So I would only drop 2 instead of 3. During an overflow, I may move dice in either direction.
That's really helpful too as well. Now, I did say this earlier, but there is different levels of how many dice you're putting in, but during the game that will increase even in easy game, you can play up to 4, roll up to 4 dice. So the hard is you could, if you're not doing well, 6 dice, pretty hard.
We have a few questions.
Oh, sure.
Best combination of 4 rolls. Because there are a lot. There's...
Best combination of 4 rolls. Well, what's your power?
Once per turn, before a move action, I can transport to the same numbered space in an adjacent quadrant.
I really like the Sea Captain because he's really able to move around the board to different sectors, which I think is very helpful. I do like the less rolls. So Sea Captain, Risk, the Engineer, and the Green, the Environmental Tech, with able to push back the die, I think is really, really nice. So.
Oh, that's nice. Adjacent, rescue on adjacent sectors.
Mm-hmm. And then, yeah, we can just go through that ones real quick. You can read. Oh, poor Lily. Bye, Lily. You can remove oil dice. The requisition officer, the team gets 5 resource cards.
Yeah, we haven't talked about resource cards, but you choose them at the beginning of the game, and there are ways to earn orange cubes, and then you can spend the cubes onto the resource cards for special powers.
Yep.
Usually one-time benefits.
Yep.
So that's a way to kind of help against the game. Someone asked the duration. I think it's about an hour.
I would say it's about an hour.
Maybe an hour and a half. I was trying to look and see if they
It says
had
50 minutes.
50 minutes.
So
About an hour. It should be available now. I think it came out, well, maybe a year or 2 ago, but I don't know with all the supply stuff.
He definitely had it last summer available, so you can definitely check it out. Your retail stores are online.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, and I would say it is a challenging game.
Oh, yes.
It's not a walk in the park to win, because those dice start coming and it's kind of random where they're going to go, and you might get overrun really quick.
Yep. All right, we're going to be back to the couch and probably do most of the rest of the show at the couch.
All right, welcome back to the couch. We're going to be talking about Hello Kitty and Friends. I would love some friends to play this game with real fast. So this is a Loteria game, but it's basically bingo. We're featuring all of your favorite Hello Kitty characters. It comes with a deck of cards, and you're going to flip them over one at a time. If that character matches the card in front of you, you're just going to put a token on that picture, and we'll just go through a few rounds so you can see exactly what it is. And Lily, the best person we have here, is going to help us out. So the first one, we are looking for
Do we have a
Pom Pom Purin, the French fries. So you're gonna look on yours to see if you have the French fries.
Does it matter what token?
No,
I put
it
on?
does not matter which token, and you're just going to put a token on there. We are trying to get either 4 in a row, 4 in a column, 4 diagonally, or a 2x2 square. If you or the 4 corners. Ooh. If you happen to get them, the phrase that you're going to yell is
super cute.
Super cute. Can you say super cute? No,
Super
not today.
cute.
We're
super
not
cute.
feeling super cute.
All right, so next card. And you just can go, this game plays as fast as you can flip the cards. With the Hello Kitty soda.
I do not have it on.
You do not have the Hello Kitty soda. I don't think I have Hello Kitty soda either. I have some of the other characters, but not that one.
No.
All right, and then Coco Cha. Coco Cat.
Not
I do.
that one either.
Coco Cha. Well, guys.
Coco Cha.
Right? Kind of Spanishy. And then keep going. Kerpoppy hamburger.
Oh,
Karopi.
Karopi. Sorry.
Karopi.
we're getting a Hello Kitty lesson here.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I can't. We're done with the game.
We're done. Okay.
Poppy.
Okay.
Oh,
My Melody ice cream cone. My Melody. That's the little rabbit. I do not have that one.
Ice cream. Do you see any?
Keep going. Karopi French
There
fries.
you go. That
Karopi
sounds
French
better.
fries.
Do we have any French fries? Cover the French fries.
Okay.
Now this game is for 4 and up, and I do agree with that age recommendation.
Yes. You need to be able to have your shape and name recommend. Karopi
I know.
himself, just Karopi.
I know.
and this just continues over a few rounds. I believe. Are we ready to grab the next one?
You ready to
Are we ready to
We're
set
gonna
up?
go right here.
All right, so that is Hello Kitty and Friends, a Loteria game? Loteria game, a bingo game for 4 and up. It plays as fast as you can flip the cards. And thank you for your patience as we switch out to the next game.
So last time you played another one of these, last month, was it a Harry Potter?
We did the Harry Potter one.
So they have several themes based on the type of shows you like to watch
And this game
characters.
is from the app.
Cool. Jonas,
All right.
You gonna join in?
So Kevin, you gonna set up?
Sure. Yeah.
How clever.
Set up. Jonah can join us. We can do 4-player. Your drink.
Dun.
Thank
All right.
you.
Pick your color.
Purple's mine.
Red.
Green.
All right. Everyone start on setup there. Everything about this game is you're setting up now.
We have set up.
This game
Game
is.
where you just set up the game, the whole game.
Let's keep setting up.
Oh.
Oh,
No, I'm kidding.
It sounds like, like housework or something.
So you are trying to randomly play these out. All right. So you're trying to create sets and runs, sort of rummy style,
Okay.
where you can do a set or a run could be at least 2 numbers connecting. So a set could be any of the same number, different color, different suits, different colors, or a run has to be the same color but different numbers of this in a row. So does that make
Okay.
sense? Everyone's
How
gonna,
many? Alright.
It could be as low as 2.
Okay, you're just
well-
trying to make one.
Yeah, but the more you make, the more points you're gonna get.
Got it.
So everyone's gonna grab 4 tiles from the bag. Oh, I dropped one. And they're gonna put them in their handy dandy.
Holders, which
don't cheat.
Kevin, yours is
Don't look
the
at
only
my
one.
phone.
All right, don't look at mine.
See.
Okay,
Okay.
but only this time.
I'm taking 4.
The next game, I will make sure to choose.
This
'cause Will's not
reminds
here.
me of like Rummy meets Upwards. If you played Upwards,
And like
I've
Rummy
played
Cube.
Upwards.
Rummy Cube meets Upwards, where you are actually like placing tiles on top of each other. So since I played before, I'll go first. So as an example, I can do.
And how many tiles can you put down?
You can put as long as you're creating one set or run, you can put as many as you want. But you're like, oh, like if I put this 9 here, I can't also place this. Oh, I can actually do that. I can do it 8, 9
Because
because that's a run.
your hands are on it.
Sorry.
We can't see it.
It's a run and 2 sets.
So I'm gonna get lots of different points here. Actually, we need to do this a little bit different. Sorry. There we go. So, because I'm yellow, Jonah's green. Sorry, we should have probably sat in different spots. Melissa, you're red. Hannah, you're purple.
Okay.
Where those are,
Yeah.
for you, you're going to get points if people start playing in your zone.
Okay.
Oh.
So,
You want people to play on yours.
you want people to play
Thank
in
you. I'll take some early
taking
points.
some extra points for you, Jonah. But this is just an example on how you're going to score points. So currently, I placed an 8 and 9. I could have just played an 8, and I've gotten 2 points. Actually, I would have placed it here. I've gotten 2 points, plus I would have gotten an extra point because it's in my zone.
Okay.
Because I placed it here and here. I'm doing this because I wanted to also create another set over here. So here I'm getting 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't count. You don't count the tile that you play twice. Like, if it's part of a run or a set, it's only going to give you 1 point.
Okay. It only counts once.
And I also get 2 points.
You're going to get 2 points, and I get 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I feel like the boys are working together.
And I'll take the bag and refill up to 4. And
Alright.
you
Oh,
can
you
place
just
on.
stack them on top.
Yes.
I was like, are you removing them?
Nope.
Stacking them on top.
Stack on top.
I see.
Alright, so I could do
That's why you said
something.
upwards.
Yeah.
I could do something like that,
Yep.
and that's a
3
run
points.
of 3.
Mm-hmm.
But 1 more point for me.
But 1 more point for. Yeah.
Oh, because it uses yours?
Yep.
Even though I didn't place on
Correct.
it.
Oh.
Okay.
So if it's part of the. Can you see the board okay?
And does it have to match the entire line?
No.
No.
Nope.
So I could just do this. Is that correct?
Yep. 2, 3, 4.
Wow.
So you have 2, 3, 4. So you're getting 3 plus 1. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 points.
I'm only using
The
myself.
thing can't bend, can it?
Yes, you can do diagonal. See the
Like-
lines?
But-
Oh, you can do diagonal.
Yep.
But you can't turn a corner.
Yeah, you could go 2, 3, 4 if you wanted to. So look at all the lines.
Oh, I understand.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Anything that has a line to it can. Alright.
Yep. Anything goes.
That. Oh, interesting.
So this is a thinky. You could really. You have to think out of the box for this one to
Yep.
get the most points.
So I
And
could play both, but I want to
Oh,
score
man.
off both.
Yep.
Oh ho ho. Okay.
We'll see what happens when it comes back to me.
So I'll just play it there for 8, 8, 8, 8.
You got it. So you're getting 4, 5, 6 points.
Yeah. 1, 2.
Because 2 of them are in the green.
Yep.
Correct. And that's how you work the system.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yep.
Oh, I like this. This
I'm
is.
just gonna do that
Oh.
and get 4 points.
So it
1,
didn't
2,
have to
3,
match
4.
anything that
Yep.
was already on the board.
I'll take the bag.
Okay.
So I can do 5, 6,
Oh.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 2 on the red.
Yep. So you're getting
That's
7
1, 2,
points.
3, 4, 5,
And
6,
purpose
7.
getting
1, 2,
one.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And only because it's cool, I wouldn't actually do this in a real game because it's giving Kevin too many points. But there's 8, 9, 10, so that would be 3 for me, but an additional 2 for
Yep.
Kevin.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
Ho ho ho.
Go ahead. Do you make something cool?
And I'm gonna try my best to make something cool.
Did you get a bag, Hannah?
Look at all that purple on that board.
Yeah.
a great
then you
color.
start like covering up
Yep.
because you don't want people to get so many points.
Runs have to be the same suit.
Same suit.
Runs have to be the same suit.
Yep.
Got it. Got it. Okay, so maybe I'm not doing all that.
And you know who wins?
Player with the most
Person
points.
with
Person
the
who
most-
gets to that spot first.
Oh, because we're playing 4
Four
players.
players.
It's a
Four
race.
Oh,
It's a race,
interesting.
yep.
This is really
So
fun.
that
It's
changes-
simple.
That changes what I was going to
Yeah, there's a lot of strategy here, and I like the 3-dimensional
Is
going
there
up.
any limit to how high?
No, you
it
go as
can
high
go?
as you want.
Well, I don't
Brilliant.
have anything good.
Right?
Just do
So I need to
one
mess
and
things up.
exactly.
Start messing things up.
Exactly. That's brilliant.
I think there's, if you can't do anything, I think you can like swap out, but that would be your turn.
Is this game available in retail? Mm-hmm. It's now available
Let's do that.
from your local friendly game store.
For 2 4s? Yeah.
2 points.
Okay.
I was talking and not paying attention.
Good job.
Yep.
Well, that changes what I'm gonna do.
Nope. I as long as nobody messes with my plans, the next 2 people, I can do things. But that's never gonna happen. So, Jonah, when you
Yes.
pick a color and you have all of them to choose from as your player color, are you always going to pick green?
No, I'm gonna pick black.
Okay.
And if black's not available, I'm gonna pick white.
Okay.
And if white's not available, I'm gonna pick green.
Okay,
Okay,
so here
there we go.
here's an example. I placed the 5 here.
Yep.
I got 2 points. Well, I can't also get points for that because it wasn't part of the
Yep.
What you laid.
what I laid. But if there was a 5 here, I would get the points. Does that make sense?
Excellent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bag, Melissa.
Alright, I'm going to throw a 3
Ooh.
here. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yep.
because it uses the red.
Got it.
Don't
That
like it.
is 1, 2, 3 plus 4 for me as well.
Jonah.
Don't like it.
Don't like the game or don't like that we messed you up?
I just need points.
Player count, minimum
Minimum's 2.
2 to 4.
2 to 4 players. So we should probably stop and move on to that other
to
game.
Probably should.
This is
Do
really
we-
fun though.
Do we have someone who can teach the next game? Or do we want to switch order?
What about that one?
Will you teach us how to play this excellent game?
She's in there reading books. So
Perfect.
3.
Will you teach us
All
how
right,
to play?
Melissa and Jonah tied
Good
for the
job.
win.
Dun,
Alright.
dun, dun.
But as you can see, it plays pretty fast. We were almost to the end anyway, so
And we can setup's really. This is delightful.
yeah. And setup's pretty easy
I would
too.
like to play this later this afternoon.
Sounds good.
Hannah calls playing it
Again,
today.
I would like to play it again.
That's an endorsement.
Yep. All right.
Right. This is Harry Potter Diagon Alley.
Oh, look, a purple.
I'll be he who shall not be named.
There you go. You can
Are
have
these
the,
player boards? Do
Yes, those are player
Oh,
boards.
you can have the
Black.
black one.
you want to switch
It's the
Hannah
black one.
Yeah,
to
perfect.
purple? I'll be
This one I
red.
need
So I would like to
Yeah,
know
you
if
can
in your
be whatever one
family.
you
Do
want.
you want
I'm
to
gonna
play?
let you in.
Do you want to play?
You play, and I'll get the next one set up.
Is there a difference for?
No, that's just the middle.
Okay.
So everyone
I'll
gets.
check on.
Here,
The
we
kids?
can screw
Fight.
them.
It's similar to
Okay.
Mickey's food fight. Everybody
Oh.
gets one of
Is it similar to
Each
Bob's Burgers food fight?
I have not played that
Alright.
one.
Is it similar to SpongeBob food fight?
Keep asking questions, and I'm not going to give you answers.
So
Okay.
right now
I
the
got it.
camera can see orange and red, but
Okay.
we could probably get.
And black.
Okay.
Alright.
What are they?
Do
Oh, I have an
it.
owl. The owl's name is Hamish.
No.
Hedwig.
I was so close.
Hamish is.
I was so
No,
close.
Hamish is a character's name, but I can't remember which. He's
Seamus.
no, that's not from Harry Potter. It's from a different TV show.
Okay, I got books and an R.
Okay, so basically,
Good job.
it's simultaneous play.
Got it.
Oh, there's books. Not supposed to be in there. On your turn, you're gonna roll all 3 of your dice. You're gonna have a number dice, a direction dice, and an item dice.
Okay.
So I want owls. The symbol in the bottom of your board is the
I want chocolate frogs.
item that you're going for.
Okay.
So I rolled 2 owls from my right. So I'm taking 2 owls from my right.
Okay.
If I would have rolled anything else, say if I rolled a chocolate frog, I am giving 2 chocolate frogs to my right.
Got it.
So if it's the symbol you need, you're taking it from that direction. If it's the symbol you don't need, you're giving it in that direction.
Excellent.
There's also a
Brick wall.
a stone wall,
Okay.
and that's the direction you're taking or giving from.
Okay. Understand.
So yeah.
How many
We
do
I'm
we
all-
get?
guessing we have a bunch of tokens that we start with.
Yep. So there is a specific number that you're supposed to have, but for sake of time,
We're just
gonna
show you what it's like.
we're just
The
gonna
chaos.
do it.
The faster
Fast as
you roll.
can.
So how many are we trying to get to win?
All of them.
So we're trying to have all of the.
Only so
Only
I
that symbol
yep.
on your board, it's over.
So we don't have an equal amount right now. So
Yeah.
it's not
Let's just
exactly the way it
So
would
it's
be.
Is
fine.
it real? Okay. Let me
Okay.
put some on the
see how the chaos is going to
Winners
build.
win. And
Put
these
some on
are a symbol on the dice?
after each round.
Oh, okay.
That's points.
Wild. Wild is I could take or pass, just depending on what I want.
Or
No,
the
wild
direction.
is any item because that's your item dice.
Right, but if it's the item I need, I can take it. If the item I don't need, I can pass it. So if I roll a wild, I could take it. Yeah. Okay.
Perfect. All
Sounds
right,
wonderful.
ready, set, go.
And this is however fast you can roll. I got 2
One
owls
book
to
to the
from my
left.
left. You don't have any. Great.
So you might have to pass to someone who needs that item, right?
Yep. 2
From my
frogs.
left, I'm
to
taking
my
a
left. Have some
frog.
frogs.
Left one.
Have some frogs.
1 broom. Oh, there's also a
Right.
question mark, and you can go any direction.
Wild.
What is the?
I
am-
A broom to my. Oh, you need broom, so no, thank you. Not giving you that.
Yeah,
an
don't.
owl, 2 owls
I don't
to
have
the
them.
left.
Wilds to my left.
Where's all the frogs? Jonah has the
Oh,
frogs.
you
I need right.
Frog.
Giving brooms to my right.
2
Three.
left.
There you go.
I need you to get owls because
I
I
don't
keep
have
getting
any owls.
owls from my left.
I
Okay.
Broom
have
to
to
the
pass.
left.
That's not what I want. I pass. Yep.
I don't have
Yep.
a broom.
Just roll again.
Don't-
2 brooms.
A 1
any
to the
direction.
right. Oh, I gave Jonah what he needed.
I have to pass.
Jonah's got a whole pile of stuff on his board,
Frogs.
so
An
Ooh, I'll
owl
take
to
that.
the
Thank
left.
you.
Hannah, you need to get some frogs.
No, I don't
One,
need any
two,
frogs.
One from the
the-
right.
Thing.
I could take
I
2
know.
frogs, but you don't have any.
Question mark.
One
I'll
to
take
my
it from
right.
you.
Do
Thank
I
you.
have any?
One.
I haven't rolled books
Two.
once.
I win. What's? I have all my. I have only brooms on my thing.
Good job, Hannah. For the not asterisk not set up correctly.
Here's over here.
I'm a speed card the whole time. Yay!
Look how many ones I
And that's how you play the game, folks. It's that quick.
That was just round 1.
That was just
Yes,
what.
you do play
Okay.
multiple rounds,
You play
and
multiple
there's
Get
a
rounds.
points.
point
and stuff.
system and all of that. But
I like that the tokens are really chunky.
Yes.
Thick.
They're really nice.
and the coins are a thinner, so you don't confuse them. So.
Yes. The stone wall is just kind of a middle market that you can either take or put things on.
Mm-hmm.
It's similar to the Mickey Mouse food fight game.
Or the Bob's Burger food fight.
Or wildlife, I think it's
Or the
called.
wildlife food fight.
Ooh, peanut
there a
butter
SpongeBob
belly
one?
time.
Is there a SpongeBob one?
Maybe.
I think there's a SpongeBob food fight.
There may be.
Someone in the
There's
comments, let
lots
me know.
of versions of Food Fight. I think there's a Nightmare Before Christmas one that we might highlight in July. Maybe Christmas in July.
There we go. If you've ever heard of Nerdy Nuts, you can go on to nerdynuts.com. They are a company that makes interesting types of peanut butter. They decided to make a game.
Think if peanut butter was dessert.
There you go. Dessert peanut butter.
That's what it is.
They mix amazing things together, and they sell limited quantities of them on their website. But anyway,
So do we know the designer of this game?
yes, Julio Nazario is the designer of. They hired him to design a game for them,
That's amazing.
and now they're selling it.
Okay.
It's called Peanut Butter Belly Time.
Well, what else has Julio done? Dolce?
Dolce, he's done
Oh,
Holy.
so-
Holy.
Yep, from Floodgate.
Okay.
And he's come to Tantrum Con several times because I think is he part of the North Carolina designer
Yes.
group?
So in this game, have you all played Sushi Go?
Yes.
Where you are drafting cards, passing and drafting?
Mm-hmm.
It's very similar to that in that you are. Everyone should have 6 cards. Does everyone have 6?
Yes.
All right.
I need one more. No, I have 6.
I
We're
was
good.
gonna say I thought. Okay.
They stuck
You
together.
should see on in your cards. You're gonna see different types of peanut butter.
Okay. Oh,
Ooh.
You are going to.
we need those tokens out in the middle.
Yeah.
So not that normally people would
See Melissa's hand.
these.
These are all be face down normally.
Can do it.
That's not a big deal. We're not gonna.
Well, we need to have some face
Okay.
down to choose from.
There you go. Put this face down. You're going to see coins and then like a little slash and then an icon or icons. What's going to happen is you're going to be playing cards down in front of you, creating sets, creating your own types of peanut butter. And the better you do that, the more points you're going to get. So Melissa, you want to give an example of?
Well,
I've
we
got
all
one.
choose one.
Just all everyone choose one for fun.
So I
Okay.
So like seriously, go. We're gonna choose one.
I'll choose
just
that
a
one.
single one.
Any single one, yep. And then everyone flip face up.
And then we will.
So, you can all see it? Good. So mine says I'm going to get 2 points for every cookie in this jar. Oh, it already has a cookie, so this is already worth 2 points.
Yours is rainbow though, so something happens, Kevin.
So I pick one of these
Token.
token. Ooh, I now have a strawberry.
It has to go, I think, in that jar though, which is not helpful.
Nope. It's fine.
All right.
Now, like Sushi Go, we pass our deck. The next card you choose can either go in the jar that you already have, or you can start another jar.
Or
Can they-
you can replace.
Or you can put it underneath, or you can put it on top of to change the scoring.
Can they stack on top of each other?
Yep, like this,
Okay.
or like this. Either
All
way.
right. All right. I see what's
See what's
happening.
happening?
Yep. All
I
right.
can see what's happening.
So some of the symbols
What?
will show
They don't
colors,
have a clue.
and some of them will
You're welcome.
show types of
Okay,
things.
that's what I'm. All right. I understand now. We've got it. We've got this. All right.
And reveal. I'm gonna start a new jar.
Same.
So we.
I have another
I'm
rainbow.
going to replace, so I'm changing the scoring. So I'm putting it here. Now it's 4 points per strawberry and blue colored.
Yep,
So right now that would be worth 4 points.
correct.
How many jars can I have?
As many jars as you want.
Do I remember what's coming next to me?
Right.
That would be the question.
Ooh.
Can I remember?
I don't know if these are in focus or not.
This is what I'm doing.
I'm going to
I know what I'm doing.
All right, and reveal.
pick that one.
We're not playing a little game here, Melissa.
No,
Switching
every
up.
game needs to be taken seriously.
All right. If you do a
Rainbow.
rainbow, you have to
Take
pick
a-
a
No rainbows for you yet?
Nope.
And that's salt.
So salt, if you have one salt in a jar,
It's okay.
it will add one to the
1 point.
1 point. If you get too much salt in your jar, it completely eliminates all the points from that jar.
That's terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna use that one.
And 3, 2, 1, reveal. I have a rainbow, so I'm going to grab another rainbow. Is your rainbow that you got there? No.
Nope.
I have
got a
lots
u-
of marshmallows.
I got a unicorn.
What is a
That's
unicorn?
A wild.
Wild.
Ooh.
Put that there.
Hmm.
All right. And I believe this is our last play. I don't think you play the last card. I'll double check that. Where'd the rules go?
And then you play a certain number of rounds. I
Three
think
rounds,
it's 3
yeah.
rounds.
Play card.
I can put this
House
card under,
cards.
on top.
Yep. Or
Okay.
Behind,
Just
yeah.
checking.
I do like that it's making a tornado of peanut butter the higher we stack. That's kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. I think you play all your cards.
Okay, you.
During the 6th and final turn of each round, there will be no cards left to pass. There you go.
All right, I'm gonna
That's for you.
pick
All
one.
right.
That'll be yours.
Ooh.
I have to take a token.
If I put a rainbow underneath, do I still have to take a token?
Yep.
Ooh, I got a unicorn.
It's wild. It can be whatever you want it to be.
Oh, it sure will
Candy
be.
lovers, and it
Banana.
has to be. Please don't be more salt.
All right.
Yeah,
Is your last card.
Oh, it's more salt.
Is it 2 salt?
2 salts.
That
Negative.
one's
Well-
completely gone. Well, at least you can see the
Yeah, it
example.
negates it. Yeah.
This one's gonna go.
I have to put this somewhere?
You do. You can just create.
It is true you don't want food that's too
Even though
salty.
it's bad, doesn't do
bad.
anything.
You got 1 point for that.
1 point.
I do know people who love potato
And
chips
so-
in their peanut butter
it's a
because
lot.
there are
Oh.
some of the peanut butter mixes
Another unicorn.
that have like pretzels or
I
potato
got a
chips or
wafer.
things like that.
I'll put him here. Do I have to put him on the card I just got him?
No, you can
Yeah.
put on anyone you
I'll
want.
put him here.
All right. So then you would do another round.
Mm-hmm.
We would reverse draft, and then we would do another round, and then the end of the game, and you count up all your points to see what's. There are some things you can add to the game. There are goal cards in here that let you like.
They want certain
They
combinations.
want like the brookie wants these 3 things. Whoever gets it first is gonna get an extra 6 points at the end of the game.
Okay, I finished with 36.
36.
I got how many negative points do I have?
That's
It's just 0.
it's 0 points.
Okay, so then I've got 20.
2, 3,
21.
4,
4,
5,
6,
6, 7, 8, 9.
17, 18, 19. I have 20.
Ha! I don't know.
I have like 12.
There he goes. He's winning.
5
go
for
for
each,
the-
right?
5 for each
5,
set.
10.
Set.
Set.
Banana.
Boo!
I have
So you
2
have,
sets.
You have 2 sets, so you got 10 points there.
Okay.
Because it's a set of banana, cotton candy, banana,
Oh,
cotton
I don't
candy.
have that many.
So you have 10, 15, 16 points.
36. All right. We did
And that's
it.
how we accidentally
how we
remember
say-
Will.
So
Thanks.
Kevin and I played this with some elementary, junior high
Oh, they liked
kids,
it.
and they really enjoyed it. kind of like Sushi Go with the passing, but you're creating different combinations. I find it really interesting that you can decide to change. Like, I was originally going for that, but then I got something that worked a little better, so I was able to change midway for what I was trying to do.
All right, we're gonna move to another game here at the couch.
Yeah, so this one is Linkto. This is a cooperative trivia game, and this is the food edition. There are many different additions to this kinds of games, travel, some other stuff, and we will definitely talk about some others and different ones.
And this is from Hachette.
Perfect. Do you know the designer?
Linkto.
Linkto.
Not to be confused with Link E, which we played on our Saturday morning board game.
Which is definitely something.
You want to put a few of those?
That's plenty. That'll work. That's plenty.
What's the other Link one I'm thinking of?
Linkto, Linky. So on the table, we're gonna have a bunch of cards that are food themed, and then we have a stack of trivia questions.
Woo! How much food are we putting out?
Just put them all out. In a real game, you would put all the cards out on the table. Ooh. How this game works is you're gonna take the top card. I'm gonna pick a difficulty level. It goes from 1 to 5. I'm gonna pick a difficulty of 1. And the idea is we're gonna go through that entire stack of trivia cards, and each one of them, going with the number 1, each one of them will match a different food on the card on the table. The one left will match the card trivia in my hand.
If we've done it correctly.
If we have done it correctly.
So we're eliminating all the foods.
Except for the final one.
Left, and it should match that.
It should match this one.
If not, we did something wrong.
Yep. And how we check
I'm interested.
Level 1 is pretty easy. As you get higher, it gets
really hard.
Really
on the back of the food card and on the trivia card, there will be something that looks like links.
That's not on camera.
It's not on camera. There you go. Something that looks like links, and they will match, and that's how you'll know whether or not you got it correctly.
All right. Ask some questions.
We're just going to do a couple. I actually learned this one at the grocery store yesterday. Just to
hold them because
you
can't see them.
Just hold them.
Just read them.
So number 1, alligator pear.
What?
Alligator pear.
It's okay. I thought we were okay.
Yeah. So look at
it's cooperative.
It's cooperative.
It's fine.
All right. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna put it on top and just move it out of this way, and we're just gonna keep going until we have eliminated all of these cards. So
okay.
Say it to smile.
Cheese.
Cheese. Say it to smile. All right. Signature dish of Japanese cuisine.
Rice. Signature dish.
Why don't we look at all of them?
I'm fine with sushi, but
what else is there?
Signature dish.
The
I guess it's
signature
not like
dish
very common dish
of Japanese
I'm
cuisine.
I don't even
See if what your opinion is at home too. So is it sushi or rice? Which one are we gonna go with?
Melissa?
Let's go with sushi, but we can always change our mind later.
Correct.
Yep.
We can move it later. All right. Beekeeping.
Beekeeping. So like honey.
Yeah, is honey out there?
Maybe we should. Kevin and I have done this level before. Hannah hasn't, so maybe we should be reading.
I went through and stacked the deck so you could kind of see what was going on. So, gazpacho is a cold one.
I remember this one.
Gazpacho is a cold one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what gazpacho is. I've heard of this.
Okay. How about maybe we get some help from the audience? Does anyone know what gazpacho is? What would you guess?
Something that's refrigerated on this thing.
Is a cold one. Gazpacho.
I think you're cold on the answer, Jonah.
Really?
It's not.
Yeah.
It's
usually hot.
It's usually hot, but gazpacho is a cold one.
So what's usually hot that you see out here?
I'm looking. Maybe coffee.
Coffee is an option. You're warm on that.
Okay. Gazpacho. I could figure it out if I... okay, here we go. I don't know what...
There it is. They're telling you on the comments.
Are they?
They're giving you...
Gazpacho.
They're saying soup in the comments.
Oh, that may helps.
Yeah.
I think I've had it before at like a wedding reception or something.
All right.
Fancy
Thanks, Thomas.
This one's a good one. Laid by a chicken.
Well, let's keep moving. Next, egg.
All right.
He's like, that's not even that.
Pickle mustard ketchup.
Wow, what was this one? Pickle mustard ketchup.
Pickle mustard ketchup.
I know what it is.
Oh, I know what it is too. You just passed it.
Pickle, mustard, ketchup. Oh.
Hamburger. All right. So you just go through the entire stack like this. Eventually, everything gets eliminated.
And?
But the question we actually want to know, or did I even put the one that we're getting? Okay. The question is, in Chicago, there's a deep dish version.
Pizza.
That's the one we would be left with. And so when we find the pizza, we're going to turn it over.
No, that's not how it works.
We go through all of them, right? You pick the first one.
No.
How does it work?
So the answer card
should be the one left over.
So that is an actual answer.
Okay, so that's how we're doing.
removed.
It's not looking at the first one.
The answer card. There will be one left after we go through all like 50-ish cards, and it should match this.
Like so, if
symbol
tomato
right
was the last one left, then this tomato should match the
That
answer
symbol.
card.
Okay, that's
And if
how
it
works.
doesn't, then we're like, oh,
Because-
we didn't get it right.
And we would try again
Yeah.
and go through it. So,
So-
that's how, and that is how you play Linked 2.
Yeah.
It's
So-
it's fun.
I think the fun part is trying to figure out like what the answers are, but also like,
So this is a level 4 question.
oh yeah, doing
Okay,
it. Level
ready.
4.
Daylight come and me wanna go home.
Banana.
Banana.
Or, yeah.
So they get a
They
little
get
bit more
Okay.
And
harder and interesting.
Banana.
If
That's
you want-
Harry Belafonte. I believe
There
he
you
just
go.
passed.
Oh.
if you
Within
want
the
to
last
know if you
60
got
minutes.
it correct, you can look at it
Yeah.
with the correct card. And
It
it'll
matches.
tell you whether or not you're correct or not.
Cool.
And it's different for each level.
What is a foie gras?
Foie gras, that is made with
Duck
duck liver, and it's ground up and made into a paste.
That's interesting because that seems like the only food out of these cards that I didn't know.
There you go.
And it's definitely interesting.
All right, so that is, yes.
That's
Link
Link to-
to-
And that is Link 2.
Thanks for joining us for that. We're going to move to another game at the couch.
And if you've joined us late, we had some technical difficulties with our mics, and some of us are on not here, and some of us are sick, so we are making do here at the couch.
I think we're doing just fine.
All right, so a couple years ago, Pencil First put out 100 Torii, which is a very beautiful game about making paths and collecting tokens and going through gates. Well, recently they have, I believe it was a Kickstarter, they fulfilled an expansion, 100 Torii Diverging Paths, and this adds more content to the game. So, with the beautiful Vincent Dutray art.
Yes, love it.
So, cool thing. Now, I'm assuming all of the versions have this, and it's not like a special version, but each expansion has its own little box to put the components in. So, if I want to play with this gate, most of what I need is right here. There may be a few extra things. So
That's nice.
I just wanted to point that out, that it was kind of nice. And it tells you how to set it all up and what goes in each pack. But basically, it's adding 4 gate expansions to the game. It also adds some new helpers, a gambler, and I forget what the other person
I'll look it up
is
while you keep
called,
talking.
maybe Pilgrim. And they're helpers that give you special powers that
Pilgrim
you can
is the
do.
correct term.
Gambler and Pilgrim. Yes. And here they are. Am I in shot? Yes.
You are. You're good.
So, Gambler and
That's what
Pilgrim.
they do.
And we have some tiles. That's the one in English. Different languages.
Different languages.
So basically, this is
French.
a tile laying game, and each expansion is going to add extras. I forget the names, but it even shows on the back of the box which components go in it. So you have shrines that are going to go with the paths. The base game has all of the paths.
I would
and
tell you
things.
what the shrines names are, but
You don't know Japanese.
well, not only that, I would totally mess up the names.
Butcher them.
But I'll
There's
let
this.
you-
We have the Toiji Temple.
Excellent.
We have the Kitano Ten Mango Shrine.
Okay.
Wow.
We have the Nonomiya Shrine. I'm going to do that one over. Nonomiya
Okay.
Shrine.
All right.
And we have the Fushimi Inari Shrine.
Very nice.
I think the confidence just sells it.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, if we were at the table and had this all set up, we would show the paths. They're all in the base game, but you're going to have tiles and they have symbols on them, and you're trying to connect certain symbols to make a path. And if your path connects to a shrine, you get to do whatever special thing that shrine is. So some of them are going to let you get cards for this specific expansion that give you special bonuses and then points. You have to collect cards 1 through 6, so you have to do it multiple times to get to the really good stuff. There's a shrine that's just adding more tokens and symbols that you collect for points. There's a shrine that is adding goal cards.
I like that
So when you go to the shrine, you get to pick up a goal card, and it's going to say you're going to get points if you lay in a certain configuration, or if you get certain tokens, things like that. So it gives you extra stuff that you're trying to go for to get to points, some goals for this one. And then this one is adding more pieces. You are making...
Is that the katana one?
Yes, you're making offerings at the 4 corners of the shrine. So you're having to give up some of your tokens that you've collected, and you're usually getting them to get a certain amount so you can turn them in for points. But instead you can put some of them on the corners as an offering.
That's what it is, yeah.
And if I do an offering of 2, and later Kevin comes along, he can make an offering of 3, it would take my token off and his token would go on instead. So there's a little bit of a, not quite bidding, but an outdoing aspect to that shrine. You can play one shrine at a time. There are rules for combining them. This expansion also has solo rules. So a lot's going on with Diverging Paths. If you like 100 Torii, if you like tile laying games, then this offers a lot of extra content that you can add to it in different ways to play it, but still similar. It's not like, oh, I feel like I'm playing a completely new game now. It's enhances, yeah. Just giving a couple different aspects to it.
All right. Well, we do our last game of the morning.
Woohoo! It's another trivia game.
And we'll need your help at home.
Absolutely.
Hey, I played this one.
Do you have?
Wow, where'd you play it?
Forget all the answers you know.
I believe that I saw this one
Maybe
showcased at Essen.
Ooh.
Game Spiel. Is that the full name? Essen Spiel Game.
I have it all.
Something.
So, Hannah,
And I have
Charlie,
Any of these?
Kevin and I recently went on a cruise with my parents because
Yes.
Hannah is married to my brother.
Yes.
So anyway, we took this one because it was small and we had my parents with us and really enjoyed playing it
I liked
on
it
the
as well.
cruise.
I played it just real quick, obviously, but I
Alright.
thought it was really good.
So how you play this game, everyone is going to have 6 cards in front of them and a color. It should be 3 teams, and however that works
we can
for
do 3
you,
teams?
you can make it work 3
We're still
teams.
missing things. Oh, there they are.
If you could put so that some of those cards are visible. All right, so now that we have it set up, I'll explain how this game works. In front of us, we have different trivia cards. On the back, the answer is 0 to 100, the name of the game. The first number we're going to try to get closest to is 50. So we're going to look at the 6 cards in front of us, try to guess which one will get closest to 50, and put that card out there. We'll reveal each of the numbers on the back. Whoever is farthest away from 50 will have to take an extra card, and then we'll just keep playing, and that number becomes the new number we're trying to get. We have some enhancers. If you use a spot on, you think your number is going to be within 5 of the number in the middle of the table, then you get to have you get to get rid of an additional card. You can either plus or turn it over to minus 20 or plus or minus 50. Now remember, the answers are only going to go 0 to 100. If the goal is to get whoever is down to 1 card last or 1 card first wins the game. That's the entire round. I will say my absolute favorite experience of this game was Kevin and Melissa were on a team and they were debating about how many Smurfs there are.
I was completely right. Kevin was not even close.
I mean, I've watched
Thankfully,
Smurfs,
he
but like,
listened
how
to
many
it. Oh, it was
Smurfs-
beautiful.
How many Smurfs, Jonah?
I don't know.
Well, it's one of the cards, so we don't want to spoil
We don't want
it.
to, but it was watching them argue and then Kevin being like 75 off. It was absolutely
But
brilliant.
I said, fine, I don't know as much information about Smurfs, so I allowed Melissa to do the number.
I really enjoyed watching
I had
them
the
do
number
it.
exact.
And we got it, so we're good.
You can see how much fun
Exact
this was for
number
me.
of Smurfs is impressive.
It was
She
very,
knew.
very
Exact.
exciting. If you know, you should put it in
I
the
did
comments.
not know that.
No.
It
I
was really
impressed.
good.
I was like, oh.
It was very impressive. So, what are the teams right now? How are we doing this?
Who wants Kevin to be on their team?
So one of you two gets Kevin.
Jonah, do you want help or do you want to play by yourself?
It does not matter. I'll take help.
All right, I'll
Okay,
do
there we
Joe's
go.
team.
And so then us, so we can do it. So look at your cards and decide which
All
one you
right,
think is closest
50.
to 50.
What do you think one's closest to 50?
I think some of mine
One
are
goes
really
to-
low.
Ooh, wow, yeah, I like either of those. I go to bottom right.
Cool.
So we just put that up.
Okay, so you just put it down and then we'll read them out.
All right, Melissa, read them out.
How many languages have the Harry Potter books been translated
Oh.
into?
Ooh.
80.
Wow.
I should have minus 20'd it.
All right. How many yards away is the target from the shooter in the biathlon cross country skiing and shooting? 54.
Ooh.
That was pretty good.
Ooh.
How many
have-
stops are there on the longest tram line in the world?
How many stops?
Whoa.
68.
All right, so Melissa loses.
So I'm the furthest. 80 becomes the new target number, and I have to draw
And
a
all
new
the
card.
others choose just go away.
All right.
Now I still have 6 cards, and the other 2 teams have 5 cards.
So we're trying to get
80.
80.
What do you think?
And so you just pick a new one.
I think that's too high.
Okay.
That'd be like
I don't
6.
know the answer to this.
You might be right.
All right. Go
All
ahead.
right, you guys go first.
Okay, we said how high in inches can a flea jump?
Ooh.
And the answer is
13.
My bad.
All right. How many vertebrae are there in the neck of a giraffe? 7.
Oh, perfect.
Oh.
That's how we roll.
Perfect.
Sorry,
I
Hannah.
think I'm gonna be okay.
Yeah, I think
It
you're
would be
gonna be
hilarious if Melissa got
like 4.
6.
According to the Bible, how many languages were spoken at the Tower of Babel?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
probably okay.
72.
Yeah, that's
Woohoo!
now we gotta go for 7, and I get
Perfect.
another one.
Okay. How many minutes did it take? That's not.
It's neither
That's
of
gonna
them.
be like, yeah, it's gonna be like.
It's at least
no
6
idea.
times
Me either.
Right, I'm with you on that.
And this is the fun is you really don't.
gotta
This is
choose a
supposed to be
lot.
general knowledge.
How many
Coralu
years?
was not feeling your guys' answer with the jumping flea.
I agree.
Oh, yeah. I don't know the answer.
Or we can
Uh-huh.
add.
Right.
Or we can minus.
Right.
That add or minus, because when you get down to only a few, you're stuck. If you don't have any low ones or high ones, that's kind of the fun of this game is, do you actually know the
I
answers?
don't know. I was supposed to know this.
Do you want to do like that?
It's definitely not. Oh yeah, sure.
Okay.
All right, then go
We're,
ahead.
we're doing our minus 20.
Okay, so go ahead.
How many years did Nelson Mandela spend in prison? We'll take 27
7!
minus
Oh,
20,
right on!
which is
Oh.
7.
No!
If you had used your spot on,
Spot on. We
you
could have
would've
gotten
been-
another one.
All right.
Yeah.
How many elephants does it take on average to equal the weight of a blue whale? I have no idea. 25.
25.
Wow. How many species of panglions, scaly anteaters, are there? There
Oh.
can't be that many, right? Scaly anteaters?
We're going to
feels-
say 20.
Yep.
That's specific.
Eight.
No! It's-
Wow.
All right,
Sorry,
that's
Hannah.
me again. I need Charlie.
Nice.
He's
We
better
lose
at
this,
this.
yeah?
Oh, there we go. I know that one.
25.
There's a Disney question. I know that one.
I mean, that's 2 years.
Can-
Can't be 2 years.
Yeah, we can make it closer.
Yep.
Yeah. Gotta be longer than 2 years. 3 or 4.
Yes,
5.
you don't have to know the answer. You're trying
They
to
do it
guess.
for-
And it's
they do it
just
for
a
world
fun
stuff.
little trivia game.
They do it in like 15 months or something.
Oh man.
I would do
One
the.
of these, right?
I would do the left one personally.
You really want to
No,
win
you can
it.
do
All
whatever you want.
Oh, Larry, you're getting advice on the chat.
right,
All right.
go ahead.
That's how the preset is.
Go!
Jonah.
Last minute switch. Let's see
no.
if that was a good
How many
choice.
months did it take to build the Eiffel Tower?
Whoa!
26.
Ooh.
Hey, you're on it.
Whoa!
There
All
it
right.
is.
I was like, because I think it was for a World Expo.
How many mustache hairs does the average cat have?
20.
24.
Wow.
Uh-oh, I am not feeling good about this.
Oh man.
How many times has Linda Wolf, the most married woman in the world, been married?
Oh,
like
wow.
probably 50.
23!
Wow.
We were all so close.
Sorry,
Melissa.
That was really close.
That was
There's-
amazing.
There's additional text. Her longest marriage lasted 7 years. Her shortest marriage
Like a
was
week.
36 hours.
Oh my. That feels like she's just
Want
trying
to do
to
the other one then?
do
The one that
something.
you thought?
All right.
23.
If you can do
I
this.
do.
Okay. That's good, but that doesn't make any sense because the English language is like.
13.
All right. I don't know.
I'm gonna minus 20.
We have like 20 in the English.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm gonna spot
So this is
on.
going to be a lot.
Okay.
This is going to be
Can you do it? This is it. If you
3, 13.
can beat two
It's
of
gotta be
us.
at least 13 times 6.
You want to do that then?
Oh,
What's
the
13 times
choices.
6?
The choices.
Yeah, let's do that.
60. I think it's going to be like 70.
Oh no, we want to do that.
Yeah.
We
So
wanna do
which
that.
one
No
did
way
you? That's
he was
amazing.
running 4-minute miles for 13.
All right.
No.
I'm with you.
Since I'm the only one who hasn't done any adjustments, let's see. How many muscles are needed to speak?
Ooh.
72.
Oh, man.
Melissa?
I knew
All
there
right.
was a lot, but not that many.
How often is the phrase "elementary, my dear Watson" spoken in the Sherlock Holmes
Ooh.
novels?
In the novels?
In the novels?
I am minus. Oh, wait a second.
Are you minusing
Too late
it?
now. Too late now.
Are you minusing it?
I'm adding. Sorry, I did it backwards because I
Okay.
think it's like 0.
Okay.
I think the answer. I
All
don't
right.
think it's actually
Heard
7.
it. Let's find out. Oh!
So I am at 20,
Okay.
which
Nice.
is
Spot
on.
Yeah.
So which means you'll get to remove another card, which
Yeah.
means unless you guys, you may win, but Melissa's definitely winning.
How many minutes did it take Abraham Kiptum to run the world record half marathon? 57
Minus 50 is 7. Which is still good.
You still are fine. I went more
So
than that.
I spotted on, so I'm able to
Good job.
get rid of an extra one. So now Jonah and
We win!
I only have one left.
So I just lost. That's the only thing I'm
Morgana.
taking. That's okay. I didn't have Charlie to help me
What was
this
our
time.
last one there?
How many contestants?
Consonants.
Consonants are in the language
My
with the
God.
most consonants.
Oh, well done.
83.
So the downside to this game is once you have played through all the cards, if you're the kind of family that can remember all the answers, it's kind of, you can play all the cards through once, but there are a lot of cards in the game.
There's a couple things
Yeah,
I
we only
remembered, but there
picked
was
a-
definitely ones.
We only picked a few out of the box, so
Yeah.
there were more in there. And then, yeah, if you wait long enough, you probably won't
Could play it again.
remember all of the things.
And I'm sure this is kind of game that more cards and expansions will come out. But that is 0 to 100 by, what is the mask name? With the
Scorpion Mask.
Scorpion Mask.
I believe they've got a 0 to 50. And
Oh,
something.
Oh, they might
there's,
have
there's
some
one that's
others.
blue. There's a red one and there's one that's blue.
The line.
And in case we're still on your seat, it is 99 Smurfs because Smurfette was number 100. In case
It's a
anyone wanted to
whole
know.
plot line in the story that
I
she
would not
made
guess
the
anywhere close to
100th
that.
I
Smurf,
was like,
and
like
she
12.
was created
Yeah.
by Gargamel.
See, and this was.
I knew my Smurf lore.
She did.
I was like, Papa Smurf.
That's how I'm going through.
Kevin's like, I can name 7. I think there's 7. I'm like,
No, I
I'm
was
pretty
like,
sure
maybe
there's
7 plus
99.
like 5. It's like 12. And
There were
like,
99
now that I
original
think about it,
Smurfs.
like in my mind, I can actually see like this whole village of Smurfs.
Yeah.
So
But
it's
I
like,
didn't know if we were counting the whole village.
How
But I
many
guess-
Smurfs
but
are
I
there?
guess you
The
should.
question was how many Smurfs were there originally?
Okay.
So they were originally 99. Gargamel made
I would have went.
Smurfette, which
I would
was
have went
the
with.
100th.
I would have went with the super low number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. Obviously, we're still discussing it, having fun with it.
well, thank you so much for joining us here at the Saturday Morning Board Game Show. We did want to mention again our sponsors. Thank you to the Op and to Game Toppers. You can check out all their stuff on their websites. The Op .games, I think it is, and GameToppersLLC.com.
Do we have a live this week?
We do. You need to join us Thursday night because we're going to be playing one of our favorite prototypes that we've been playing recently. It's called Raising Robots from Navu Games. It's a really interesting engine building simultaneous action game.
Kind of like Terraforming Mars Ares Expedition or Race for the Galaxy meets Wingspan-ish kind of idea.
And on May 8th, our podcast comes out, and that's where you can listen to where we talk about all about our Star Wars Day, May the 4th, and all of our favorite Star Wars games.
And how Jonah doesn't really know anything about Star Wars.
He did pretty good.
He did amazing.
All right. Anything else, Jonah?
Nope.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks.
Bye.
All right, guys.